Good evening, Thursday night. Feels like Monday. I say it every week. These weeks just pass like minutes. I guess that means we're busy and doing stuff we like, right? So, bit of a headache today. We're putting the final oil pan drain bolt. This is actually yesterday, but we dealt with it today in the 03 Silver 540 M-Tech, that final bolt, and right about halfway to torque, I'm calling it like 40 inch-pounds or something, there's this snap, and we're thinking like, oh no, the bolt broke. The bolt didn't break. The upper oil pan did. Isn't that sweet? So it's on the very front of the pan. If you're standing at the front of the car looking backward, it's like the middle bolt's the easiest place to access, thankfully. But in the upper oil pan, there's this extrusion. I've been in CAD now. There's this extrusion in the aluminum where the threads for the bolt live, actually, in the pan. So a piece of that aluminum just chipped off, and you can see like the back side of the thread. So obviously that's going to leak and be a problem. I have no idea what caused that. We did a light coating of the thread sealant, which we've done for years, and never had a problem with this. The holes were all cleaned out with a shot of brake clean, so it wasn't something in there. And it definitely wasn't over torqued. It would just be like medium wrist tight. And these are M6x1 that go down to 89 inch-pounds, or I don't know, 7 foot-pounds, something really light. So super frustrating. We're gonna have to have a mobile welder come out. He came out today, looked at it, said he can do it, but the steel oil pan needs to come down. The oil needs to come out of the engine. Serpentine belt needs to come off, and we gotta clean the pan up. So those tasks have been completed, and tomorrow it will be welded, TIG welded, and fixed. In the meantime, we had an electrician out today looking at electrical wiring on the roof for security lights and cameras and all this stuff to replace what we have and upgrade what we have. Sounds like that's going to be coming soon. The landlord wanted one of his guys to look at it to kind of get a comparable quote to the guy that Alan used to work with in the construction industry. They did drywall and framing, things like that. So hopefully we're not too far away from getting that stuff upgraded. Anyhow, Larissa here tonight. We had pizza and salad for dinner, very good. Now 9:30, my back hurts the last couple days, been bending over, working under cars, working in the trunk. Did a little bit more work on my 540 today. I put in what they call the base frame or something like that for the CD changer. I'm not retrofitting a CD changer, I don't care about that. But I do need that base bracket to mount a Sirius bracket on. So I dug one out of the loft today that I haven't sold and probably never will. Cleaned out that area, screwed that in, and I'm realizing that the door that I have is not the 6-disc door. There's no room for it. It cuts in too far. Even though it has a little picture of 6 CDs on it, it's wrong. So if I do want to add too much stuff back there and like build the electronics out into the trunk space, I'm gonna have to change that door. But I can't add a door that has nav because I'm not doing nav, at least right now. And I don't want a little rectangular cutout with nothing behind it. That'll look ridiculous. So you'll have to figure something out there. Maybe there's a European part number that gave you space for the telematics modules and or TV video module, but not the actual nav computer. I'll have to do some research on that. Anyways, we're getting to bed. I'm gonna sleep well. Tomorrow's Friday. I'll talk to you then. Good night.